I'm gonna let you know. Did I love something or did I not love it? Is it a hit or is it a miss? Hi guys, welcome back. My name's Sarah, and today we're gonna be talking about a bunch of new makeup that has come out. I've already done full face first impressions, and now I just wanna talk about the products, whether they're a hit or miss, because I have been using them for a little while. Some are pretty fresh, so I just wanna chit chat with you guys, let you guys know my thoughts after trying them after a while. And of course, disclaimer, all of these products have been sent to me in PR, but as always, I'm not obligated to talk about the products, share the products, like the products. And yeah, sometimes I know right away if I like something, sometimes it takes time to like something. And all of these I have spent a little bit of time with, have come to new conclusions, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. And also I wanted to mention, if you guys wanna see this makeup look, it's gonna be on my TikTok and also my Instagram, so make sure to follow me on both of those as well. And make sure to subscribe here. We have new beauty videos every single week on Thursdays, so let's get into the video. So I'm telling you guys, so much stuff has come out. I'm laying it all out, and it's actually like crazy how much stuff there is. So much complexion, which is actually really exciting, but also like, it's a lot. Okay, I didn't research every single product, but I got all of these in PR this year, and I'm almost positive all of these are new makeup products, skincare, whatever, new to 2020. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive all of these products are new to 2025. So let's start with skincare. Start with some skincare. Milk Makeup released these, I never can remember the name, these cooling water jelly ice little skincare roller things, jelly rollers. Milk, I feel like, was the first to come out with that like jelly texture in a roll type of component. And I have to say, I do really like this. I really enjoy it. I was actually thinking of buying another one once this ran out. But towards the end, I started noticing that chunks of the stick would come off on my face, and that bothers me so much because I have to like peel it off my face. I love everything that this thing does. Like, I love it so much. It hydrates my face, it cools my face, it makes it easy for me to put my sunblock on in the morning, but I hate the little chunks that are coming off. So for me, I'm just like, I wish that didn't happen, but I might have to pass on buying it again because of that. Hopefully, like, we can get something done about that, because otherwise I would love this so much. I had this thing in the past, this Tula cooling brightening stick, and I also really loved that. Like, a cooling sensation on your face in the morning is one of the best feelings, especially for like depuffing when you wake up all puffy. But that one had like a little bit of glitter and brightening in it, and this one just has that jelly texture, which just adds another layer to the experience that I love. So I'm kind of sad because I feel like it's one of a kind, you know? I really liked it, but I'm gonna have to pass on it because of that. It's a pretty big deal that it's coming off of my face, don't you think? I don't know. I think it is a pretty big deal. I'm gonna have to say no to some products, so I'm gonna put my foot down and say no to that product. Okay, next, let's talk about primers. And of course, you guys, some of this stuff, like I'm just the type of person where I can tell you like if this product is gonna work for you. Because I have a background as a professional makeup artist, there's no such thing as a bad product. There are some, every once in a while, okay? Sometimes there really is just a bad product, but a lot of times I can be like, well, this product just isn't for me. So it's really important to understand your skin type, your skin tone, all of those things, because they play such a big factor in you liking a product. So a lot of things are gonna be my personal preference, but I'll give you a little bit of background on the products as well if I think it is actually a good product for someone else, just not me. So starting with primers, the Smashbox Pore Vanishing Photo Finish Primer. If you have large pores and you wanna mattify your face, this primer is gonna be for you. If you don't have a problem with large pores and you kind of have dry skin, it's not gonna be a product for you. Don't even waste your time getting it. I'm telling you right now, you don't need that product. I personally don't like the product because I don't need it. My sister, Russ's sister, however, she loves that. She says it makes her skin so flawless and smooth, but she has like post-acne marks, medium to large pores. So it's something she loves and I always save it for her. So even though I opened it, I'm gonna save it for her. I'm gonna see her this weekend. She's probably gonna love it. It's just not for me. But I do have another primer, Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum in the shade Fresh Pressed. Oh my God, this is so good. I wanna say it's kind of similar to Saie's Glowy Super Gel, but it feels more like skincare because it's really wet and moisturizing and hydrating and makes your skin really glowy and pretty. It makes your skin juicy, but then it starts to dry down and it makes your skin a little bit tacky, making it perfect as a primer before makeup while also giving your skin a little bit of a glow. So especially if you have like dry skin, dull skin, this is such a good product. And so many times, you guys, I just do like my skincare, which is my skin prep. And whenever I film videos, people are like, oh my God, what's on your skin? What do you use for primer? And I'm like, oh, it's my 5-step skincare routine. And sometimes that's just not realistic. And I know people are looking for just one magic product that does it all. And I feel like I finally found it. I feel like that is this. The way that this product makes my skin look is just as if I put my entire skincare routine on. Obviously, it doesn't have as many skincare benefits as my skincare routine, and you should still be doing your skincare routine, but as a primer, absolutely so pretty. I love this so much. I have a feeling Danessa Myricks makes some of the best makeup, and I need to buy everything. I need the Yummy Skin Tint, okay? They sent me this. I need to go out and do my due diligence and buy the Yummy Skin Tint because I'm pretty sure it's life-changing. Okay, next primer. I just tried this, you guys, and it was love at first sight, love at first try. I haven't put this in any of my previous videos on YouTube yet. I will probably talk about it soon though. But this is the Rimmel Multitasker Better Than Filters Primer, Highlighter, and Glow Booster. If you guys have been following me, you know I'm obsessed with e.l.f. Halo Glow. I felt like it was God's greatest makeup gift to the universe. And this is so similar. Dare I say it's even more glowy. It makes the skin look really beautiful. They're pretty similar, but they're also a little bit different. This one is a little bit thinner of a formula. It's a little bit more glowy, but not too glowy. And it doesn't have as much coverage as e.l.f. Halo Glow, but I love that it has like this big doe foot applicator. Love that. I thought it was gonna be a pump, so I didn't think I was gonna like it as much, but I absolutely love that it has that doe foot applicator. That just makes it like 10 out of 10 for me, and it just makes the skin so pretty. It's drugstore, really good. I got the shade light medium. I have the shade light medium. It's so good. The way that I know I personally like a product is if I try it in like a full face of a new makeup, whether it's on YouTube or TikTok, and then every day after that, I continue to reach for the product. That basically means it's a hit in my book, and I really like it because I want to keep using it. I kind of thought about it and I was like, is it just like a kid on Christmas and it's just like a new toy and I just want to play with it? But no, because there are some things that I get and I'm just like, not interested. Never want to pick it up again if I don't have to. So that was one of those products for me. Urban Decay came out with these face bond luminizers. I was excited about this because you know I love a good luminizer like e.l.f. Halo Glow, L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, but this one is just not for me. It's like a matte luminizer, so weird. It sets and it dries, but I think it's really good for the girls with oily skin who still want glow. You know, just because you have oily skin doesn't mean you can't use any glowy products. And if you do like glowy makeup, but you have oily skin, this is like a godsend, okay? Like, this is perfect for you. But for me, like glowy products need to be hydrating and like, yeah. not mattifying and not drying down super dry either. So I was not a fan of that personally. And then so many other complexion products came out at the same time. Let's go through them. Let's start with skin tints. Milk Makeup. The Hydro Grip Gel Tint was definitely a favorite for me. It is so beautiful. It made me really believe in skin tints because I just feel like sometimes I just feel like, what is the point of a skin tint? Like, you could just, as a makeup artist, in my mind, I'm like, you can just shear out your foundation and call it a skin tint, and it does more things. It could be a foundation, it could be a skin tint, but I can't lie, this formula is so beautiful. It again makes your skin super glowy, juicy, hydrated, and it has good coverage, which is what won me over with the Milk Hydro Gel Tint. It sets down with powder really nicely. I think it's good for a lot of people, whether you don't really like wearing makeup or you like full glam makeup, because I can do full glam with a skin tint, okay? And also, another thing that I really like about this is seeing like my mutuals use it who have oily skin or dry skin, and we all love the product. So that's how you know it's a really good product. Another skin tint that came out like around the same time is the Makeup Forever Super Boost Perfecting Moisture Boosting Skin Tint. And I won't lie, in one of my videos, Full Face of New Makeup, I was just kind of like about it because it doesn't have a lot of coverage, okay? So I'm not gonna lie, it does not have a lot of coverage, and you have to basically have like kind of perfect skin or be willing to let your skin shine through with this product. But I have been using it a lot lately with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin, and I have to say I'm obsessed with this combo. I'm obsessed right now with this combo. And another thing I love about Makeup Forever is, as a beige girl, light to medium, a neutral undertone, I feel like they are the one brand that has a perfect shade match for me every time. So obviously, kudos to them for that from me. Okay, let's talk about foundations now. We have two foundations. There was a lot of, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Impeccable Blurring Second Skin Foundation. There was a lot of chattering going on about it, and I personally really liked the foundation. I don't reach for it a lot because I'm just into something that's really lightweight. Like, as you can see, I'm kind of into like skin tints right now, which is crazy. I never thought I'd see the day. But I just don't reach for it that much because also the match isn't perfect. But the thing that a lot of people were saying about this foundation is like, why did Anastasia only come out with, I believe, 25 shades? They do claim that the shades are flexible, which I agree, because I saw people who I'm normally not the same shade as wearing the same shade as me. So I do feel there is a little bit of flexibility to it for my skin tone range maybe, but I don't know, I just haven't really been reaching for it that often. It's a really beautiful formula. It's more so for the full glam girls, but I think I'd have to pass on it. I'm just like, I'm kind of neutral about it. I don't dislike the formula, but I just don't reach for it that often. So maybe I'm just like not into that type of coverage right now. But another one that is so good is the Maybelline Superstay 30-Hour Lumi Matte Foundation. People were so excited, people including me, about this. I get excited for anything drugstore makeup because, as you know, I love drugstore makeup, and this did not disappoint. Maybelline Superstay line is so good. I will say I don't have like a perfect shade match with Maybelline, so I haven't been picking this up a lot lately because I don't have, this isn't my match right here. This is shade 129, which is described as light, medium, neutral. This is not a good shade match for me. It's too light, it's too cool undertone, but the formula itself is so pretty. It's super lightweight, super flawless. It kind of dries down formula-wise like a matte foundation, but it doesn't dry down completely matte on the skin. So it doesn't look like a matte foundation, but the way it feels and dries down on the skin feels like a matte foundation. So I feel like Maybelline just really did their big one with that, because like it's the same vibe as mixing your two favorite foundations that have different finishes together. You know, being a little makeup artist at home, I used to do that all the time. I used to be obsessed with doing that. And I feel like Maybelline was like, we could do that for you. And they put the best of both worlds together. And again, so many skin types love this formula, which I love. And I love recommending products that I know are gonna work for a lot of skin types. If I love it, I want everyone to love it. I recently mentioned in my full face of new makeup video that I feel like a lot of brands have not been coming out with concealers, but again, correct me if I'm wrong. So this is the one thing that I know is new to 2025. Wait, is this? I don't know all of a sudden if this is new to 2025. I wanna say it is. This is the Kosas Revealer Extra Bright, which is technically like their concealer, but they extended it to have more color correcting / brightening shades. And this is the shade Illusion. It is perfect. I definitely approve of this product. I recommend it all the time. I think it's so beautiful. I love it so, so much. I don't personally have dark circles or dark under eyes. I do get hyperpigmentation, but just like with me moving in the direction of skin tints, I've also been liking way lighter coverage under my eyes, especially when it comes to concealer. First, I started using foundation as like an alternative because foundations are naturally lighter than concealer formulas. And then I tried this little guy and I was like, wow, this is good. And I just love it. I love the shades that they had because a lot of color correctors start at peach and they go lighter than that. So it's just really nice for if you're in my skin tone range. Now we have something to use as like a brightener besides just using concealer that's too bright. I feel like that ends up looking heavier and wrong in so many ways because it's not the proper way to brighten under your eyes. So I'm just like, I love this so much from Kosas. Definitely a win for me. Moving on to a bronzer contour, again from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Smooth Blur Contour Stick. They released 4 shades of these. I use the shade Shadow. I liked the formula. It's really natural. There was, again, a lot of chatter about this release because there's only 4 shades. They claim to be contours, but they pull a little warm on some people. On me personally, I think it does pull more, I would say neutral cool, which I'm definitely okay with personally. So for me, I like the product. I like the way it blends. It's really natural looking, really lightweight on the skin. I like it, but it's not a love for me. I don't find myself reaching for it the most. So I'm not gonna put it in love category. I'm not gonna put it fully in hit because I'm not obsessed with it, okay? So let's just say if I'm not obsessed with it, it's not making the cut. I'm not obsessed with it. Another one that came out is the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Bronzer. I think they came out with 5 shades maybe. I use the shade Mellow. This one pulls more cool tone in my opinion, at least this shade on my skin tone. And again, I love the soft pinch formula so much. It blends so beautifully, but I just don't reach for it a lot. I think because it pulls more cool tone, which isn't my favorite. Like, sometimes I feel like cool tone looks more natural. In a lot of ways it does, but these are just a little too cool tone. Both of these, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like not into contours right now, but I could live without both of these products. But let's just put it that way. I could live without both of these products. I'm not obsessed with either one. There we go. Also with the same vibe, these are the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancers. They have contour balms and they have blush balms. I will say this right now, I'm not the biggest fan of anything that is a balm. I don't like super emollient products just because I feel like they make you look greasy and shiny, whether it's right away or throughout the day. And they're just a little cakey, heavy feeling on the skin. So it's not my favorite type of formula. I will say these are really pretty. They're super balmy. They're good, okay? CoverGirl came out with a true contour in my opinion. This is a true contour in the shade Sculpted for me. But again, I don't know. I just love something. I love a bronzer personally that's neutral. That's what it is. I think I've come to the conclusion because like I could use Milani Cheek Kiss bronzer in the shade Hey Honey, which is more of like a neutral cool for the rest of my life. So everything is kind of compared to that because I will always pick that up. That's like my go-to. So these are pretty, but they're just super balmy. And you guys know I love blush. I don't love this blush. I definitely don't love it. I will not reach for it a lot. I probably am done reaching for those products. So those are kind of like, they're not bad, they're pretty, but they're not for me. And then another powder that came out was the Kosas Cloud Set Loose Setting Powder. Kosas was like not playing around with their powder releases lately. Like they have been going crazy, I feel like. But I'm obsessed with this Cloud Set Translucent Loose Setting and Blurring Powder. Again, well, first of all, I love their pink shade. This is perfect for my skin tone. They set so beautifully. It's so lightweight on the skin, and they still have like a little bit of glow in them, but it's not like a shiny, sparkly type of glow. It's just like a natural, healthy skin glow. So I love, 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 love. Rare Beauty also released more blushes. How many blushes do they have at this point? It's actually kind of crazy, but these are the matte bouncy blushes, and I knew I was gonna love these. One, I love a matte blush. They blend so easily. I love the pigment. They're just so pretty. I love it. I love that it's matte and bouncy. It's just like the perfect combo. Love when brands do that, except for when it came to like this, it bothers me. Like I'm so particular. Ooh, also, Saie released their Super Suede Radiant Blush Powder Blushes. I was super excited about these. Not super, let me not lie, because I actually don't love luminous blushes that much. I much prefer a matte blush, especially when it comes to powder, because I'm already using like liquids and creams, so I don't really need like extra radiance, you know? But I was really excited to try them. These are good, I would say medium between pigment and like radiance or luminosity. I don't love the color selection of these. I think that's why they're like not my favorite. And I will say the Kosas Blushes Life is elite in my opinion. Like this is my favorite luminous blush ever, and anything that says luminous blush is getting compared to this. This is still the holy grail. Love these ones so much. Definitely prefer them over the Saie ones, but the Saie ones are pretty if you like the colors. I do think they're pretty, but just like not a favorite for me. Okay, we also have some new setting sprays coming out this year. Kosas released their Kosas Cloud Set Airy Setting and Soothing Mist. This, I will say, like, okay, so you know how like there's like fixing sprays, setting sprays, finishing sprays, whatever. So basically, some sprays you can use in your makeup process, like throughout your makeup process, using it over and over. And some sprays are made for just like the very end of your makeup as a finishing spray. It's gonna hold everything on. It's like the last layer, like the hairspray. I thought maybe like because the way this is packaged that it was gonna be one of those sprays you can spray throughout your makeup, but this actually really dries down and kind of like the face. I don't know like what the proper words or description for that feeling is. I guess it's setting. That's what setting feels like, I guess. But that's what this spray does. It almost makes my skin feel a little too dry for my preference. I feel like it does kind of like give the skin like an airy matte look, cloud matte look, I don't know, whatever. But the way that it dries my skin, I'm not a fan, so I'm gonna have to say no to that. But Huda Beauty also came out with a setting spray this year. This is their Easy Bake setting spray, and it's supposed to blur, I'm pretty sure, blur and whatever. I feel like these two are similar. Like they do similar things. They both definitely make the makeup kind of like set and look airy and kind of like filtered in a way. I will say, like if you put a bunch of powder on your face, that's kind of what these sprays make your face look like. But the Huda Beauty one is so much more comfortable on my skin. It doesn't feel as like tight or dry after using it. So between the two, I'm definitely going with Huda Beauty Easy Bake setting spray. I like it a lot more. It's way more comfortable on my skin. Maybe it's just like my skin type, I don't know, but yeah. Some lip products came out recently, like new. This is the Cocoa Kind Ceramide Lip Blur Balms. And if you don't know, I'm obsessed with these. This is one of the best like lip formulas I've ever tried. I feel like I'm almost done with 2 bottles. It's so good. I love it so much. It's definitely a yes for me. It's a hit for me. I feel like it's so good for the lips, so nourishing. I love the shades and also really good for the sensitive skin, sensitive lip skin girlies. It will not bother you. It doesn't have any fragrance, doesn't have any plumping, any of that. I'm so over plumping lip products, so I'm like so happy those don't have that. I just have to have one in my purse at all times. When they first came out with the one pink one and I tried it and I was like, oh my God, I hope they come out with more colors. And they did, but it's still very limited. So hopefully we get even more colors because it's really good. Also, Makeup Forever came out with another Super Boost product. I guess this is like a new line from Makeup Forever. This is their Super Boost. Super Boost Moisturizing Plumping Effect Lip Gloss. I thought this was a lip oil at first, but it's actually a lip gloss. It's a pumping gloss over the plumping aspect, but I do love these so much. I wish it wasn't plumping. I'm wearing one now. I'm wearing Wherever Walnut. Oh my God, it's such a good shade. And so many people have been asking about the gloss. Wherever Walnut Super Boost Moisturizing Lip Plumping Lip Gloss from Makeup Forever. It's so good. I really love it. I love the doe foot applicator. It's kind of like flat, kind of pointy. It's so plush and thick and shiny and makes my lips feel hydrated. So I really love that. And they come in so many colors too, like so pretty. I really love them. Another lip product that came out is the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balms. And sadly, I'm not a fan. Anything e.l.f. I want to be a fan of. Anything drugstore I want to be a fan of because we're all looking for affordable makeup options. I was so excited for these. I was excited for the scents, the flavors, the colors, but it's just a really thin formula. The shine goes away really quick. The product itself goes away really quick and it kind of dries my lips out because it's a thin formula. So that's just definitely a miss for me. And I'm actually like really sad about that because they had so many colors and scents. Sucks. And last thing that we have is a mascara. This is from Makeup by Mario. This is the Master Mascara. I always say this, but I try to not like high-end mascaras because it's like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like paying more than $10 for a mascara is like so ridiculous sometimes, but you do use a mascara a lot. And the more that I rock my natural lashes, the more the mascara matters to me. When I used to say that, I used to wear strip lashes all the time. So it's like the mascara doesn't matter that much. My lashes don't matter that much. But now that I wear my own natural lashes majority of the time, the mascara matters, okay? So I get it. And ever since I tried this one, it is so good. Sometimes, I said this in the last video where I tried this, sometimes I feel like brands overcompensate and overvalue their mascaras. Like sometimes I hate when it's like volume, lift, lengthen, like okay, it does everything. So I'm really like side-eyeing a brand when they say that. But this one really does do all of those things. I'm on my 3rd week of having a lash lift. So that could be contributing to the lift aspect. So I can't wait to see what it's gonna be like after. If you're a mascara connoisseur, I do feel like this mascara is on the drier side, which I prefer. I hate a liquidy mascara, like a runny mascara. I hate when it takes time to get a little dry. So just FYI, this does kind of have a drier formula and I really prefer that. And I'm really liking the mascara so far. The wand is like no frills, but it really allows you to like get in there. It's very simple, but very effective in my opinion. So I'm a big fan of it. I really like it. I'm obsessed. I've used it every day since I've opened it, basically. So those are all the new products that have come out this year and what I really think of them after using them over some time. Let me know if you guys have tried any of these products and what you guys think of them. I love hearing what you guys think. And if there's any products that came out this year that I did not mention in this video or I haven't tried yet on any of my platforms like Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, let me know so I can go out and get it and try it to see if I like it as well. I hope this breakdown of all of the new makeup makeup from 2025 helped you guys. If you guys haven't got any new products and you're like waiting to get new things, because you know, I know how it be sometimes you put things in the cart and you're just like waiting to make that move. Hopefully this video helped you in one way or another. And of course, as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.